We haven't dealt with a threat like Ebola ever really in modern history.
Dowsey says that Ebola has a higher fatality rate than almost any other disease. That, combined with the fact that today, more than 50% of the global population lives in urban areas, and global travel is at an all-time peak, makes the virus an unprecedented threat.
When you combine those three things, what you realize is that threats like Ebola become much more frightening. And I think our response to them has to be much more pre-planned and much more systematic and thought out.
The proclamations that it was never going to come to our shores was both wildly optimistic and terribly unrealistic.
Ebola and any emerging infectious disease like Ebola is a national security threat. It's a threat because it is something that can kill citizens, it is something that can hurt our commerce, it's something that can hurt our ability to live our daily lives, just like any other threat that we might be concerned, like just like a terrorist threat. And as I look at Ebola, sometimes I wonder why people see Ebola differently than they see other threats.
Now, we're lucky because this is a natural outbreak and this is just the occurrences of a natural outbreak. If it had been a weaponized attack, I can't imagine, the terrible things that would have happened.
There was a previous experience in the Soviet biological weapon program with a close relative of Ebola, the Marburg virus. And the Marburg virus had been weaponized successfully and indeed demonstrated some advantages over other types of viral biological weapons because of low infectious dose and relatively high stability in the open air.
The fatality rates for Ebola and Marburg epidemics in West Africa range between 70 and 90%. No drug has been approved to treat either virus.